bunch of pebbles I've kept in a purse, and then I've given it to the children. Now, in my previous session, I told you about the base group. I hope you have seen that base group session where I was just saying that 5 to 6 children should be there in your base group. Now, what the else, the rest of them will do? What the rest of them will do? They can do this meanwhile. So at the same time, your two approaches are going on in the classroom. Base group session and Reggio inspired session. Very easy, very sorted educated. You are splitting your child in two groups. One is Reggio inspired and one is base group. And it is more easily accomplished in higher grades. It is really difficult in the early years, right? But it is how we can make it, accomplish the goal. But the thing is, it is very effective in the higher grades. You can easily give higher grades children instruction, which is easily understood by them in one go. So you are giving one Reggio inspired activity to one lot and BG session to the next lot. And if you are capable this much, you can give TPS to the third lot. The third lot will get the TPS. So again, a very accomplished teacher doing 3 platforms at the same time, taking 3 approaches at the same time.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Any questions? Okay. So again, very interesting. It can be customized for any of your lesson plan as per your subject restriction. Again, I'm giving you one example. This is a very random example. Picture I've taken. Number of attributes are here. Very simple. And you can do such setup for any of your subject restriction. Any. It can be for your balanced diet. It can be for any state in SST. It can be for your Hindi story, for your English story, any subject. And maths to easily accomplished, it says like it can be easily achieved with numeracy subject, because here attributes, they are nothing to do with the language. They are just numbers, so you can easily accomplish with that. So here you can use your Regilia for any subject you can go for. This approach is applicable for. Okay, now again, early years, definitely we as educators are looking forward for the language skills, right? Definitely. So here we are relating the big brother with the small brother. If I continuously say such things in the classroom, this is the big brother A, this is the small brother A, I keep on saying, they hardly relate. But if I am doing like such, they will definitely relate, because here we are using attributes. I always say in my sessions, when we do number of, attributes in the classroom, it will definitely help the students to achieve more, understand better, and your learning objective will be, it will get accomplished, basically. So the idea is, as an educator, we should reach my learning objective, and using different strategies, definitely. So yes, this is something which can be done in early years. Now let me have, let me share with you the next one. Okay, very interesting. Numeracy skills. I'm making a nature abacus. Now this abacus is something which the child has made by himself or herself, right? Okay, brother concept is really nice. Yes, brother, we say it like that. We usually use such language because they relate with, the word brother, big brother and small brother. Yes. So yes, we do that. So Reggio inspired numeracy skill, where I'm making a nature abacus. If I make such nature abacus, though definitely the leaves will get dry, but at least for 2-3 days, you can put them on your board, making the children connect. Okay, one is this, 2 is this, 3 is this, and so on. It can be done for higher grades maths concept as well. That is how we as educators connect, how we can design that, right? So it is how, you can use, Reggio in your various, lesson plans, subject restrictions, like say. Now let me show you the next one. Here again, I've taken broad leaves, and on those leaves, if it can be happened in two ways. If I'm taking the same leaves for all the numbers, or I will take different leaf for different number. So it can be done in two groups. In one group, all the leaves are same, having different numbers. In another group, all the leaves are different with different numbers. Again, your differential learning along with Reggio Emilia is accomplished. Very simple. Here, the setup hardly need 5 to 7 minutes, I believe. 5 to 7 minutes, this is the minimum time I feel is required to make this setup, and you are done with your learning. Clips are already there in your classroom. They are just, pinching the, required clips on that number. Now, this is for higher grades. Very interesting. Now, here, the teacher has given the complete, system diagram to the child. Now, on different pebbles, or you can say any other attribute, it can be cards also, I've made different organs. Now the child has to, put all the organs on the place. So here again, if the higher grades teachers are thinking, how am I going to use this Reggio? Here it is for you to understand. It is just an example, one example of science subject. Any other lesson of science can be easily accomplished using this, this Reggio method. Now let me quickly show you the last one. Here, this is experiential. If I say Reggio is experiential learning also, so yes, definitely Reggio is experiential learning also. In this approach, I can see number of packets in my classroom. They are on the board. They are having, that saplings is coming out. You can, I think you are doing such activities in your classroom also for plants theme. If not, then again it is thematic because it comes under plants theme. Or you can say it comes under your growth chapter as well, when you are telling the children how the, growth hormones work, or how the growth factors work, or how, growth stimulus is working on. So here again, it is working in your higher grades, right? You can work in any subject, definitely in your geography, in your history, anywhere. That is what your way, how you implement a particular approach. That is what the brief idea I've shared here. I've shared pictures for every grade, making you understand that any approach is not confined to any particular age milestone only. The idea is every approach is somewhere having a window of implementation in each and every milestone that depends upon us how we implement it. Very simple. So for, this is the last one. I hope it was beneficial for you. And those who have missed the session or want to recall it again, then you can go for the recorded session on my YouTube channel. So I believe it's say, beneficial for you, making you understand, though it was a brief one. We can go for discussion, on a small topic for number of hours, but yes, time limit is there, and this is something which I've brought you for, the day, to make you understand that yes, this approach, as we all are educators, and we can, make our classroom and sessions interesting, and full of diversity. That is something. When the child is going home and the child is discussing you and your sessions, that is what the beauty of an educator. So this is what I feel, right? So this is all about today. Thank you so much for giving your time and contributing, right, uh, in the session. Lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye and take care.